Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Tavonte's World. And I'm back with another video. This video right here is part 2 of me talking about my favorite storyline of all time. And with that being said, let's get into this video.
Cause I don't want the simple life. It's the fine things I like. I want my champagne all night with you. If you're feeling lucky tonight, better keep my fingers on ice.
All right, y'all, I'm back. So last time when we left off, um, Randy had arcade Stephanie, and Triple H was like, "Baby, you're gonna get this work. Yeah, now I gotta deal with you, right?" So that next week, Monday, Randy was out there, he was glowing. Talking about, I took out the McMahons, blah, 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 blah. So then Triple H had came out, and Triple H was like, we've been through this before. You already know how this ends. Like, you think that you this key factor in this company, and you're really not. Like, you're still the same little boy who used to carry my bags back when we was in Evolution. And Randy was like, "Oh, if you say so, if you say so, because look here, I made a name of myself. I'm known in this company, and I'm gonna be even better when I take this title off of you at WrestleMania." So now, mind you, Randy was in the ring. He had like his lawyers, he had he had his other group mates, and he had security. So Triple H was like, you out here with all these people talking all this hot mess. Like, they're not gonna protect you. Like, if I want to beat you up right now, I am. I'm gonna beat everybody that's in this ring ass too. So Randy was like, all right. Like, all right, Hunter. You want this match so bad? How about this? You don't touch me, I don't touch you unless we are physically provoked. And if you don't follow this agreement, the match at WrestleMania is off. So Triple H said, okay, all right. That's all I needed to know. Just know at WrestleMania, I'm going to end you, right? Basically. Randy was like, Triple H, even though I may not have been in control of what I did when I kicked the old man in the head, when I kicked Shane in the head, or even when I arcadoed your wife in the middle of this ring, the way her soft face felt against my shoulders. I may not have been in control of everything that I did, but I sure did enjoy it, right? That's what. Oh, Randy was such a. Oh, he was such a good heel back there. Oh, Jesus. Mm. So Triple H, that got Triple H heated. So Triple H was like, he went back in the ring, and Randy was like, yeah, hit me, you hit me. This match at WrestleMania is over. Antagonizing Triple H. So Triple H said to Randy, he said, the last time we faced off one on one, I broke your collarbone. But at WrestleMania, I'm gonna break your neck. SmackDown. And out there, I believe it was before his match. He was out there. And all of a sudden, Legacy comes out and attacks him, right? So now, mind you, on Raw, Randy said, "We're not gonna touch each other. We're not gonna touch each other unless we are physically provoked, right? So why Randy see why did Randy and Legacy go and attack Triple H? To this day, I still don't know why. But I guess Randy was trying to play a little bit of mind games with Triple H, and be like, yeah, I'm in control. Like, but then again, but we gotta remember he did say to Triple H, if you, if you don't follow this agreement, our match at WrestleMania is over. Not if we both don't follow it. So Randy attacked Triple H, him and Legacy beat him bad, right? So then that next Monday, it was supposed to be uh, a 2-on-1 handicap match between Cody Rhodes, Ted DiBiase, Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase versus Triple H, right? It was the main event, and all throughout the show, Randy Orton was there via satellite from his house, right? Throughout the show, they checking in with Randy and stuff, asking him questions and about Triple H and the WrestleMania match and Legacy and all this stuff. So it was time for the handicap match, right? Legacy came out, but there was no Triple H to be found. So, they won via forfeit, and they music started playing and they smiling and stuff. And Randy from via satellite, he like, no one should be smiling. No one should be happy about this. Triple H let us down. He let us down. Now, meanwhile, Randy doing all this yelling and screaming at Legacy. His doorbell ring, right? So he ignored it the first time. He's still going on. Triple H failed us, blah, 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 blah. And then ring the second time, he told his wife, he was like, go get it. But then, like, it's like a few seconds pass by and, like, it clicked. Well, if he not at Raw and somebody knocking my doorbell, right? So he told his wife, he's like, no, 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 don't get it, don't get it, don't get it, right? And as he yelling, don't get it, don't get it, don't get it, we see a motherfucking sledgehammer just whoosh, 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 through the door. And I was like, oh, baby, this man Triple H came to Randy Orton's house, beat down his door with that sledgehammer. We're searching for Randy. I felt like I was in one of those thriller movies, like No Good Deed or something. And Randy, he ran off hiding. He ran off hiding, and then so Triple H, he's searching around the house. He running to everybody on the camera crew and stuff. So he goes upstairs, right? So as he's walking upstairs, we hear a little shifting in a little closet that they have underneath the steps. So Triple H, he come back down the stairs, So then he walks back towards the kitchen, and then here come Randy, like motherfucking scream, whoosh, and him and Triple H, they brawling, going at it, fighting. Triple H and then throwing Randy, just fucking up Randy's house, just throwing him against the wall. The pictures falling, throw him in over the counter. It was just a ruckus, a ruckus. So then Triple H grabbed Randy and threw him out the window. Then after he got the window, Triple H proceeds to go outside and he just, just, just beat Randy ass. Then the police come, right? They done lock Triple H up. Child. They done locked Triple H up. And So now we had so Triple H was locked up. So then we go back. Now we go to SmackDown, right? Because that happened on Monday. So now we at SmackDown, and so now we at SmackDown, and Triple H, he come out there, he like, um, he was like, Randy can sit back and hide behind this fake mental illness that he has. Randy don't got no mental illness. The only thing he suffer from is being a coward. He's a coward. He attacked my wife. He made this little stupid uh deal that we both agreed on, and he still attacked me from behind last week Thursday. So what I did, I just had to, you know, had to show him, you know, like we done made a deal that we wasn't gonna touch each other, and then you come attack me from behind, you and your little goons or whatever, and you think I'm not gonna get my get back? Oh baby, I'm coming to your house, right? Go back to Raw. So on Raw, um, Randy, he's like, he said I'm suffering from being a coward, but he's the one who came up to my house, broke down my door with a sledgehammer. The only reason why we going through this is because of you and your family, right? He was like, yeah, I dropped the charges. He Triple H was locked up. He was locked up on trespassing, uh, having a deadly weapon, something another charge. And Randy was like, he terrorized the neighborhood. He terrorized the camera crew. He terrorized my wife. She's traumatized. She may never be the same. And Randy goes on to say, so yeah, if Triple H would have went to jail, yes, he would have paid his debt to society, but he would not have paid his debt to me. And at WrestleMania is going to be Orton's Law, right? So later on that night, it was a match between Cody Rhodes and Triple H, right? So um, before the match started, this a steel cage had fell down, right? And we were trying because it wasn't supposed to be a steel cage match, so we trying to figure out, well, how the hell he was managed to pull that? Because at the time, the general manager of Raw was Vicky Guerrero, and Vicky Guerrero, she was like this, like she was one of those evil managers, and she always side with the bad guy, So the commentators was like, how did he convince Vicky Guerrero to do that? Like what's going on? So anyway, Triple H and Cody Rhodes they have the match or whatever. Randy and Ted they tried to interrupt, but every time they would climb up the steel cage, Triple H would throw Cody into the steel cage, making them fall down. But anyway, needless to say, Triple H won that match, and then after the match, or whatever, we have Triple H leaving the arena, and one the backstage correspondent had stopped him and was like, "Oh, how did you get the steel cage to come down, right?" So Triple H didn't say nothing. He continued to walk to his car, and once the camera panned into the car, we see that Stephanie was in the passenger side of the seat. He was like, "Oh, that's how he did it. Okay, all right, go on with your bad self." So then we go to SmackDown. SmackDown, Triple H had a match against this wrestler named Vladimir, and we was anticipating that Randy was gonna do something, you know, being at what happened on Monday. But Randy didn't do nothing. So I guess that was just like a match for Triple H to gain some momentum going towards WrestleMania. Or, it could be that like I'm not gonna do that again, because he popped into my house and now my wife a little scared. So let me tread lightly. Or could it be that Randy had something planned already? I think I want to go with Randy had something planned already. So we go to that Monday. They finally was gonna have that triple threat match that they was supposed to have several weeks ago, but didn't. Well, 2 weeks ago, but didn't. And just basically, Randy and Ted and Cody they jumped Triple H again, and this time they was beating him up real bad, like had him tied up to the handcuffs to the ropes, and they were just having him. They wait with him. Then Randy, he go get the mic, and he like, oh, there's only one person who can save you right now. There's only one person who can stop this from happening, and she better come down, right? So, of course, referring to Stephanie. So Stephanie, she comes running down the ring, and she realized she basically fell for a trap. And her husband handcuffed to the rope. He can't go but too far. Now Stephanie, she realized like, oh shit, damn. She like, oh, I done fucked up. So she tried to ease her way back down off the ring apron. But as she comes down, she realized that Cody and Ted is behind her. And then before you know it, Randy grabs her and he has her by the neck and he pulls her through the middle rope, almost all the way through the middle rope. Right, her feet is hooked onto the rope. And he does what? He does a middle rope DDT to this woman in front of her husband, who is handcuffed to the rope and can't help her. And if that wasn't enough, he got even more vicious and vile. This man, as Triple H was reaching for his wife out of desperation, mind you, he handcuffed to the rope. It ain't, he reaching, right? As Triple H is handcuffed to the rope, reaching to his wife to somehow protect her from the danger that she is in. This man Randy slithers over like a snake and gets in front of Triple H, separating him and Stephanie as if he was protecting her. It was so animalistic. Like he actually became like a mother snake or something trying to protect its eggs. And I was like, oh my God, the trauma. I was like, oh wow. Like after I seen that, I was like, yeah, there's something wrong with Randy. I don't think he lied. If that wasn't enough, this man Randy Orton looked at Triple H, looked at at Stephanie's lifeless body, and he goes down and kisses Stephanie on the lips. When I tell y'all, I wanted to come through the TV and fuck Randy up because I, I was so appalled. I was behooved. I was flabbergasted. How can you do something like that? To this day, thinking about it, not like right now, talking about, I'm too stunned to speak because that was crazy. That was crazy. But when Monday came and and Legacy was in that ring, baby, we heard Triple H music come. We heard that doom, time to play the game. We heard that. I said, oh, somebody about to die. I said, oh, somebody about to die. But then this the part right here. Not only was it Triple H, but it was Shane McMahon and it was Vince McMahon. Oh baby, they came to they big one. They beat Legacy up that night, and that was the Monday night, the go home show for Monday Night Raw, because Sunday was WrestleMania. In that same week. Now we at Sunday. I'm not even gonna talk about the match because, and it wasn't that like the match was like horrible. Like they they didn't do what needed to be done. The thing was, it was a normal match. So with it being a normal match, and you have a storyline that was like that dramatic, and you have these two men who like can't stand each other right now. Maybe that should have been a no holds bar match. You could have gave me no holds bar. You could have gave me unsanctioned. You could have gave me last man standing. Hell, at this point, you could have gave me a casket match, and I would have been okay with it because after what Randy did, he had deserved to die. He deserved every ass whooping that he was gonna get that night, and then some after what that man done did. Needless to say, the match was okay. I just didn't like that. It wasn't like when you have a rivalry of that caliber and the hatred that these men shared for each other. I wanted to see them go at it. Like what we saw Randy versus Edge. You know how they was going at it at WrestleMania. I'm talking about Randy versus Edge when it was in the Thunderdome. That match, because they was going at it. That match, they was trying to kill each other. That's what I wanted to see in this match. I wanted to see some almost deaths happen. I wanted to see some steel chairs get thrown. I wanted to see some steel steps get thrown. I wanted someone to get put through a table. I wanted to see Triple H repeatedly hit Randy upside the head with a sledgehammer over and 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 over again till Randy could no longer speak or walk. But that didn't happen. That didn't happen at all. It was a regular, normal match. I feel like in the match they tried to make like the story of the match wasn't about the hatred that these people shared for each other. I felt like they based the match. I don't know if they was trying to like raise Randy up a little bit more or further portray this how vile and vicious he can be. But I just felt like a reoccurring theme in the match was Triple H trying to get his sledgehammer and hit Randy with it, as if he needed the weapon to beat Orton. That's the part that I really didn't like about the match. But Triple H did get a chance to get his sledgehammer, and he hit Randy with it and won the match. That's all I have to say about that match. All right, y'all, that's the end of me talking about my favorite storyline of all time. Um, like I said before, I wish the match would have been better than. I feel like the story was like so good, and the match was like very underwhelming. But that's neither here or there. Um, thank you guys for love for your love and support. I really do appreciate it. Um, make sure y'all hit that post notification bell so you get updated every time I post a video, because it's only gonna get better and better and better and better from here on out. Okay, get into it before you lose it. All right, because my day ones, my 15 subscribers I got now, don't worry. When I get up there, y'all gonna be up there too. Don't worry. I got y'all. And I know who y'all are because I see it. I see it. No, but in all seriousness, thank you guys for supporting me. Um, I really appreciate y'all come watch my videos. Um, and with that, bye. I love you. Peace.